second down following the incompletion. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. On play action, it's Dobbs. Rolling to his right. And he's got Rodgers. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eli Rodgers, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as they'll take over with the ball 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off, it's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Let's go! Ohio! 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 Here we go!
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here we go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's go!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They start on the ground. This is Stewart on 1st. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And the D looking like they may blitz. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
After the run, Goff going to throw. Room to run inside the 40. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Stewart on the counter. Evades him at the 20. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Toss play, Stewart, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Play action. It's Goff. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ed Dixon, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Gano out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas, it's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Come on, let's go.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Under pressure again, and And down he goes again. Shaq Thompson in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Dobbs. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. To throw on second down is gone. Being chased out left. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him a gain of 37.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off William Gay. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The give is to Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Addison in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. The swing pass caught, and they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Let's go. What? Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go.
Dobbs is throwing. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Flex round. Flex round. Let's go.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Xavier Grimble, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. So they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd down, 9 yards to go. Now gone. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And Watkins, you see him there, still down and slow to get up. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. And the Saints, they've now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Let's go.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Let's go. Grand 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Come on, let's go. 1-9. Flex round. Flex round.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Let's go! Ohio!
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Eli Rodgers, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Let's go!
On second down, Dobbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that takes us from second to third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He'll buy some time right. Going top shelf, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Adams, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's Dobbs to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. To throw is Dobbs. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
Back to throw Dobbs. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Andrew Gatchkar able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Throwing now, Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. There he goes inside the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now handoff. This is Stewart. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on third. Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off William Gay. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. K'Wan Short in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Dobbs now on second down, and the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Dobbs to throw. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yard.
This plays out.
Let's go!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked by Darryl Worland. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45. Great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. It's the Colts who have the lead there. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Gano out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Eli Rogers that time. And it's 2nd down. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go. Grand 38.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Dobbs escaping the pressure right. And some space here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.